Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me. I'm Berets. Feeling a little under the weather is the expression that I think is pretty accurate for how I'm feeling, because I am a little sick right now and therefore my energy levels are not the highest. So I do apologize if I can't sum up some excitement for this video, but just going to go through some stuff and talk about some stuff, particularly to do with global, which is kind of having a surprising week because honestly, I didn't see this coming. Brand new vision card, and actually a truthfully brand new vision card. So this is the UR Celebrating Cross Pass, a new Exvius Universe vision card, and we gotta talk about that eventually, and that could almost be its own video at this point. But this new vision card is looking pretty interesting. The Celebrating Cross Pass is a 70 cost card. Party ability, all elemental attacks up with a bestowed effect of acquired JP up. Honestly, it's a farm card. I don't think that this will ever be really used. It depends what the percentages are, and it's kind of hard to say. In terms of a farming card, though, it is bloody brilliant, though, just because it benefits all elements. It benefits all elements in the party. It just increases all of the elemental attacks, no matter who has what elemental attack. It's a wonderful little vision card. Especially because it's acquired JP up. Now, how you get this card is something that I'm a little bit more concerned about. Because honestly, I mean, this card to me kind of screams more that it should just be... It should be just a free vision card. I don't think that it should be. But you never entirely know with these, so... gonna put this on like a bit of a we'll see, but values dependent and all of that. We'll see what's happening. But also interesting, what are they drinking? This is the real topic of this video. What the heck are they drinking? First of all, the Clovers things makes me think that this is kind of a St. Patrick's Day thing for global, which is okay, but are they drinking green beer? There's slices of lemon by the looks of it. Is it Marlboro extract? Is it green lemonade? What the heck is that that they're drinking? There seems to be, if you look at the picture a little bit closely on the bigger one, you can kind of see that it almost looks like limes, but I don't know. Write in the comments what you think that fluid is. I mean, it could be liquefied money for all we know, but, Alright, but this has to do with something called the Final Fantasy Exvius Universe. Sprouts of Devouring, Battling the Marlboro. Episode 1 of a new event available now. And, it's curious. It's interesting to see this, because this is not appearing on the JP side at all. It is only a global thing, and, I don't even know when this will come to JP, if it comes to JP. It is interesting because this is basically a crossover event between Brave Exvius and Wotv, which you make sense. They are in the same universe, but the fact that they're calling this a universe now, I feel like they're trying to make this like just its own thing and its own MCU, because everything for the last 10 years, ever since the MCU came along and was, profitable, everything's been trying to imitate that to a large amount now, and I guess this is this. But really, I mean, it's just a crossover event. I don't think this needs to be labeled it the universe. I don't know. It feels a wee bit, I don't know. Yeah. But with this event will come a crossover battle where you are basically trying to clear it a whole bunch of times, and it seems to be more of a community-based event, giving out 5-star EX guaranteed tickets for people if I think it's like 1 million defeats of the Marlboro are done. And it won't just be on the Wotv side. There actually is an event that will be happening on the global side as well, which is, you know, considering that some of the Brave Exvius events in the past have just been, you know, a character coming over, maybe a few login rewards and everything like that. It is nice to see an actual event to tie the two games together, something that I think has been missing, so it's good to see it here. In terms of, I am curious as to why this is coming to global and why this isn't something, maybe it's just a scheduling thing. Like right now it just doesn't work with JP side. Could be that the JP side is getting this in the later half of the month with brand new characters like Nicole, who we've theorized is coming to the game basically because books have been added as equipment on the JP side. Could be Lid. Hopefully isn't Jake, but there is, you know, a lot of possibilities that this will be coming to the JP side in the near future, but for now, it seems to be a global thing. So, globalers, are you excited for this? You guys are also going to have a kind of a busy week, because you guys also have the Golem raid coming up. Golem raid, which is obviously a Earth Elemental boss that is weak to magic attack, so if you have... Who am I kidding? This is the global side. Halloween Leela is probably going to be the one that most people are using, possibly Howlet for another one. Those two did do really well. If I remember, they did good enough for the JP side. The rare raid of the Tonberry boss, who is an ice element who is weak to fire strikes. Obviously, there is a Fire Fist user who is particularly good for this, but if I remember correctly, Rain was good enough in that fight. Like, from my remembrance of playing on the JP side with JP players, Rain was plenty good. So if you have a decent fire elemental character, this will be that bad for you. Other than that, I don't know. If it's cheap enough and it's not hurting you a ton before Final Fantasy X comes out, I still think that Final Fantasy X is better. And if I remember correctly, just one more thing about the Final Fantasy Exvius universe thing, I do believe that there was a second vision card with Mont and Rain on it. That vision card is not mentioned anywhere in here, which could mean that the Celebrating Cross Paths is a free card, or the other card is the free card. There's probably going to be a free card somewhere in here, and a 10k step up for the other one, if I had to guess. And I do. Alright, but that's not all, because the JP side is going to be getting its own little bit. Obviously, I've talked a ton about the raid, and I don't want to talk about it anymore, although I will be streaming a little bit of the raid tomorrow on live stream for anybody who's interested in joining in there and chatting about stuff. Other than that, Two-Headed Dragon is going to be getting his 3-star version for a summon on the JP side, and more voices are going to be added to the JP side as well for certain characters. I don't think there's really a ton here. It's just adding brand new characters, like Alum, for example, is getting a Japanese voice now, and there's a few other characters like Revis, so they're just continuing to add voices. That's basically that. Continuing, there will be a login for anybody who's on the global side who's also interested to see what JP logins. Basically, it's about 2,500 per 7 days is really the going thing. And fun little thing, there's apparently a little bit of a, let's see if I can't find it, a health exercise marathon promotion, which is really just a stamina giveaway of 300 stamina 3 times a day for a total of 900 stamina in a day. Wow. Okay, fine. Feel like you should have to run a mile. Can we add a pedometer into Wotv to get people exercising? I don't know. I think yes we can, because the technology is there. And other than that, there really isn't too much to talk about. There are going to be obviously some things to do with White Day, to do with shops and getting materials for Awakening stuff. It looks like a carbon copy of what the Japanese side has had previously, and I don't think that was anything remarkable. Obviously, the big thing this week is just going to be the raid on the JP side for the White Day piece of equipment, which you can see right there. And the summon for the brand new vision card here. But there are a couple of banners. There's, of course, the one for the new UR there. If we scroll down, You have to step up for this card, which is fine, pretty standard at this point. Scrolling down, a couple of reroll banners if people are spending money, not me. And if you're really looking to play a game of Russian roulette with money, well, good news, because here is this one. This one is a 3-step up. It's only 3,600 lapis, and it is a reduced number of pulls, 3 pulls, then 5 pulls, then 10 pulls, with one of it going to be a whole 40 character shards for one of these characters. And the low roll possibility on this banner is so high that I don't even think it is worth considering. Nope. Other than that, the new vision card will also come with the gold quest. If you have a ton of gold kicking around, you can just spend and pull some vision card shards for that card. Other than that, that's basically it for this week. I guess if I'm to say anything, JP gets a really standard week of just raid, rinse, and repeat. However, with the live stream supposedly being in the middle of the month and a Brave Exvius crossover event happening on the global side, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the exact same thing on JP pretty soon. As for global, I would recommend that you guys continue saving. It's a nice JP up vision card for farming, but that's, I think, all it is. Just play the event, do your raid stuff, get your pieces of equipment, and continue on from there. So that's about it. That's all I got to say. Hope you're doing well, and to leave just one more time, what the heck are they drinking? I'm drinking tea. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.